Alright, so let's see what else. What other areas of office can we build? A lot of these are areas that have already been fully developed. Then again, there's areas that have been fully developed into something else. So, what do you say, people of this area, that we kick you out? Very ruthlessly. And in your place, you will be... There will be some more high wealth, hopefully high wealth commercial. And there we go. Yes, you all look like you suck. So, kaboom to you. And we'll use this as an excuse to extend this avenue just a little bit more. Hold on, I'm curious. Will this work? If I do that, yes, okay. Which will allow us to extend that to here. And park spam the crap out of everybody. I said park spam crap out of everybody. There. Alright. Let's see all the flea markets get built here. Because you know that's what happens. Not all flea markets, but like I said, it's going to take a bit before stuff grows. Alright. What about for high-tech industrial? Because such things can exist, you know. Oh, are we running out of water already? Huh. Water? We're not running out of water, you silly advisor. We're doing just fine. We're at 80% capacity about, so we'll be good for quite some time. Alright. But it's time for us to convert this area into what I hope will be high-tech industry. So, whoa. I mean, yes, a lot of it will probably be dirty. Right. I'm not sure if we should develop large or small, so we're just gonna go... We'll go large for one half and small for the other. How about that? Alright, large for the left half. And medium for the right. And hopefully this will be the beginning of some form of growth. And to encourage things to be higher wealth than they might otherwise be, we're going to put a playground so all the factory workers in their hard hats can come out and swing on the swings at lunchtime. Because everybody likes that. Don't say you don't. I know you do. Unless you get seasick from the swings. Alright, I think it might also be prudent to add some form of freight station right here. And also a road here for future expansions. And we'll have some medium commercial rounding out this zone. And what the heck, a gazebo over here. I think gazebo is a very inherently funny word. And now that we have all that, I think we are free to once again say Philadelphia Avenue without fear of it being destroyed. So, fast forward. Let everything grow. Grow all the zones, as they say. Boom. So we have here high-tech, manufacturing, dirty, manufacturing, dirty, high-tech. So, it appears at least that is beginning. How nice. Now let's look at areas that have other desirability, or other areas that have desirability for high-tech industrial. That area is all developed. This area, though, let's see. Let's build a road right here. Right here to right there. No, we're not going to leave any rubbish cries. Geet, you've mismanaged yourself into a big old hole. We do not desire to bail you out. Oh, okay, an avenue's getting funky, but it's alright. And why is this area like that? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Whoa, oh no! A fire has broken out on the very corner of the map. Get over here quickly, and you trucks get out of the way, because we want this fire to be put out. Yes, it indeed is the very edge of the map, and I don't really know where we are, but I think we're in the near Spruceville. Zoom out and find out. Yep. Okay. So at least that's taken care of. Anyway, let's continue developing our site here. Yes, this will be a new area that I seek to incorporate both commercial and industrial. Industrial from here down, and commercial the rest of the area. So we're going to go with high density just for the sake of optimism. And I can tell you it's a good thing to shoot for. Alright, there we go. We're going to extend you out. Okay, we can't fill in everything, so we're going to put a tennis court. So that people can come over and start the French Revolution if they want. Alright, let's see, can we put in a road here? Yes, cool. Alright, and it's time for more park spam. I don't know, these days I just don't think any commercial region is complete without park spam. So we're going to flower garden it up. Alright. You poopy poop. Whatevs. We are going to put a zone here. You, Mr. Street, will come around here like that. And we will fill in the rest of the area with stuff such as gardens. We'll even put gardens on this side of the avenue. Oh man. And I want to name this bridge. I'm going to name it after somebody very famous who died 10 years ago today, as of when I'm recording. Probably not as of when you're watching, but we're going to go on that. We're going to call this the George Harrison Memorial Bridge. Yes. So, there we go. The George Harrison Memorial Bridge. Yes, 10 years ago today. I remember it very well. Very sad. But now he has a bridge named in honor of him. You know what's funny, though? I remember back then, I was playing SimCity 2000, and I decided to name a city after him because of his death. It's kind of funny that 10 years later I'm doing the same thing on a newer SimCity game. Just thought that was kind of a neat little thing. All right. So we are going to extend that, or we're going to extend time, or allow time to progress. You know what I mean. Ooh, and hopefully things will develop nicely in this area, even if they don't at first. Alright. Desirability. This whole area, including down here. I think this area is in need for an industrial zone. Hopefully it will come out nice and not crappy. I think if we extend the water pipes, there's a good chance it might. Alright. Cool. Oh, we're so close to that industrial zone. You know what, let's just fill it in and call it a thing. We'll call it a thing because we don't know what else to call it. That's the Raukau way, at least. And hey, if it's good enough for Raukau, it's good enough for me. And it should be good enough for you as well. Of course, making sure we didn't have any gaps like that. Gaps are embarrassing, so we want to avoid them. The most embarrassing gap is plumber butt, or plumber ass, or whatever they call that, you know. Unless you are one who can pull it off. And since most plumbers can't, that's why it is thought of that way. I'm not sure why I'm talking about this, but once again, who cares? Very nice. Well, it's taken them a while to get around to developing this industrial zone despite the clear demand for it. Well, there we go. There's some more promise. In honor of these happenings, I am going to rezone some low wealth or low density residential into high density. Yes, the future is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Real estate prices are going up, and people must be allowed to build horrendously huge monstrosities where once small, little quaint houses were. Yes, that is the way that we do things. Alright, let's see where some of these traffic problems are. Okay. What's this? Wow, look at, holy crap, look at that rail station. Yeah, I guess this is just a really overburdened rail station. And so is this one. Wow. Do we need to, and they're so close together too. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we'll try to relieve all that madness by putting another rail station there. And, well, there is already one up here. It's not too busy, but my goodness, things are crazy. Alright. We're going to try to relieve some tension by, well, first of all, we're going to demolish that obviously no longer inhabited house. Come on. Okay, fine then. Be like that. He can live on his own private little street. What we are going to do now is build a rail extension. Oh, my stupid speaker. I don't know if you could hear that. My speaker was totally spazzing out on me. That's a very 90s expression, spazzing out. It was spazzing out for a while, then it was skitzing out was the new one after that. You know, all these dumb things that people say. Let's add one more residential place here because we can. And surrounded by gardens. Oh, hopefully that will improve things. What's being built over here? Medium wealth residential, nice. I like it.